Minister for Tourism in South Africa. Firstly, Minister, just tell me, this place, the first speaker told us that it was inspired by the Khoi people. So what I wanted to find out from you is the Khoi demographic benefiting anything at all out of what the establishment makes from tourists?
We are here to the benefit of all South Africans today, because we really want all South Africans to say, this is our country, enjoy our country. So tourism is very inclusive, and we want to continue to also build an inclusive economy with tourism. And that's the value of tourism. It can also bring peace, because it can connect people with one another. So yes, we must always remember and honor our past.
Of course.
We must remember the dispossession of so many people, including the Khoi and the San. But we now have an opportunity to design our own future. You know, recognizing our past but designing our own future. And that's why we came here deliberately to showcase the Free State, because it is one of the less visited provinces. You know, we want to show to the world and to South Africans that it's not just about KZN, Gauteng or the Western Cape, but even in these other provinces, Mpumalanga, Limpopo, the Free State, there are a lot of hidden gems that people can come and enjoy.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to move on to my next question. During COVID, it was proven that tourism, the arts, the creative industry, are one of the things that connect us as people as well as keep us sane, because we looked to the arts to not lose our sanity during COVID.
Of course.
So I just wanted to ask, because they mentioned 5 spheres of the tourism industry which are going to be the main focus of the summer campaign, but the creative industry, the arts, was not one of those. Is there a particular reason for that?
No, there are. There are definitely. What we are also promoting, we are promoting all the events that's taking place across the country, so that people can know, and it's early enough now to book your space.
Yes, there's still time.
So there will be many events where artists will perform across the country. We're also promoting sports events.
Yes, that's what was mentioned, sports, not arts.
Yeah, but here in the Free State, you've got several stadiums. You know, you've got your Cheetahs, the rugby team. You've got your cricket team that's already kicked off. You've got Bafana and soccer. So there's also a lot of summer sports that we are promoting. Because sports and tourism, we are working very close together. I'm working very close with Minister Gayton McKenzie, because the value is there for both departments.
Okay. Job creation. You mentioned that this is one of the industries, tourism is one of the industries that could drive job creation in the country. So I just wanted to ask, when you speak of job creation within the tourism industry, is this jobs that are offering livable salaries, or are we talking about low income vacancies?
Well, first of all, no, not at all. You know, we must recognize that about 80% of our unemployed in the country today are semi-skilled and unskilled.
Yes.
The tourism sector is a great sector to absorb the semi-skilled and the unskilled with training. That's why we as a department, we invest in upskilling. But we also invest in making sure that we look at what are in demand in the tourism sector, what skills, and then we invest our money in demand-led skills.
Upskilling those people.
But last year in 2023, tourism created 1.7 million jobs, and we are trying to increase that. Tourism contributed 121 billion rand to the economy.
Yeah, you did say.
Yes, and then international 95 billion. So there are a lot of great opportunities. I've looked at your opinion piece in the City Press. I say to my
mine in particular,
the big one. I looked at the opinion piece. I said, my brother, you're entitled to your own opinion, but you're not entitled to your own facts. This is a thriving sector, and we must recognize it for the value it can bring to an inclusive economic growth in our country. But I take note of some of the points that he has made, and he's correct.
Was that Mondli?
No. I think it's Radebe.
Okay.
Yeah. I take note of some of the points that he's made, but he sounded very skeptical. And you know, I'm on a mission to prove him wrong.
I hope you do win. I'm going to go to my last question, Minister. There's been a surge in media reports around child rapes, child marriages, and just femicide in India. And also the fact that their rupee is less than 50 South African cents. Given our own stats in terms of gender-based violence and just our own patriarchal culture of victim blaming, is India the right demographic that we want to invite to our country?
Well, first of all, you know, we should not be judgmental. We shouldn't say everybody in India is guilty of GBVF. The same, we can't say the same of South Africa.
Of course.
We can't say the same of China. Every country, you've got your good and your bad and the ugly.
Yeah.
And of course, we recognize that. That is why the India visa regime that we are now have designed and gazetted yesterday with the Department of Home Affairs and Tourism was to say to the Indian market, now we're going to make it easier for you to come. But those tour operators that will be making the application for the visa, they're also going to take some of the risk to make sure that we don't bring undesirable elements into our country.
Yeah.
But we cannot punish the whole country because, you know, it's also a very sport nation.
Yes.
And you know, next year we'll be hosting the T20 cricket, for instance. Okay. And already there's a lot of inquiries. So people come to see the T20 cricket, come and see their teams playing. But we encourage them to come before the time, enjoy, or stay afterwards and enjoy tourism.
Thank you.